The one thing that all greats share in common is the fact that they have a deep belief in themselves to know that they're going to complete what they have to complete. They know that they're going to complete what they have to complete. Why? Because they believe in themselves, bro. They have no reason to believe why it shouldn't go in their favor. They've put in the work. They've seen themselves put in the work. Why shouldn't they believe in themselves, bro? You see what I'm saying? Why shouldn't they? They've seen the work that they've put in, bro. And mostly speaking, look around. Look around and see the people that you see win all the matches, bro. Dominate. They're people that believe in themselves, bro. They've seen themselves put in the work constantly, in and out. What other reason do they not have to not believe in themselves, bro? They know they're going to succeed. You see, when you know you're going to succeed, it's because you've seen what you've done behind the scenes. Nobody else knows what you do behind the scenes. It's not their business to know either. What they do see is you win. And people wonder why. How is he always winning? Because he put in the work. It's common sense. It's not hard. When somebody puts in the work, it reflects when it's time to perform. Look at James Harden, bro. He don't put in, like, he puts in work into his craft, but you obviously see where the imperishment is. He doesn't put in enough work into his craft. It's the reason why he's always crumbling towards the playoffs. Whether it be mental or physically, he's not putting in the work somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Like, listen. There's a lot of people that you have to reconsider as a great individual because they always reach shortcomings. Like, when it pertains to sports, really pay attention to the players that always rise and watch the players that always fall. Watch. It's a common thing, and sports is rigged. I don't really take sports seriously, but I'm using sports as an example because it's easier to understand. Like, look at players like LeBron. I don't like LeBron, but LeBron has actually put work into his craft. You know, he knows the game. He understands the game. That's why he's won 4 championships, and that's how he's always found himself always getting good stats, good stat lines, bro. You know, he's consistent. He's been consistent for 20 years. 20 years, bro. There's only one way to do that, and it's by putting in the work consistently for 20 years. He's devoted his life to the game of basketball. He's done that, bro. That's the only reason why he's able to play that long and stay consistent. And that's why you see players 25, 24 years old falling off because they're not putting in the work. It's common sense. If you don't put in the work, you get worse. If you put in the work, you get better. A lot of these professional NBA players / NFL players don't put in the work that you think they're putting in. A lot of these people just put in the work that they're asked to do. And you don't become great by doing that. You don't become great by just doing what you're asked to do. You become great by literally doing more than you're asked. Because, yeah, you could just go to practice and go back home, play the game. Yeah, everybody else isn't doing that. You got to where you got to because of your love for the game. Then when you actually get into that, you lose love for the game. It can't be like that. Your love for the game has to grow stronger because there's going to be people in that same field just as you, with just as much talent as you, if not more. And they're going to overachieve because they put in the work. Everybody has talent when you get into certain spots in life, bro. Everybody has a talent. It's all about if you're going to put in the work to be greater. You see what I'm saying? There's talented people all over the world. It's about if you're going to outwork them. You know that? There's so much talented people in the world that don't want to put in the work, that don't understand hard work. Hard work is what's really going to get you over the hump. You see what I'm saying? And you shouldn't have hard work be your only thing that you harp on. You have to be smart as well. But everybody has talent. Everybody has talent, bro. That's something that people need to understand. Everybody has talent. When you get into certain rooms, everybody has talent. Talent is only going to get you so far. You need to be able to put in the work. Greats like Michael Jackson, they said he was a hard worker. Nobody could outwork him. Prince. Look at all the greats. They had one thing in common. They knew how to work hard. You have to know how to work hard and how to work smart.